You said when I finished my university degree. I would just say when I finished university or when I graduated from university. You don't really finish the degree. You receive the degree. And then you were talking about I hire 2 or 3 books?
Yes.
Hire?
Sounds weird.
You were was it from the... Where was it from? Rent? No. Borrow?
Borrow, maybe.
Borrow. Hire is giving someone money to work for you. So I don't think you can hire a book. I forget it. Well, was it actual...
The ebook.
The ebook. Buy?
Like from the library, so it's actually free.
Okay. Then when I get or...
Just get it.
Yeah, download.
Okay.
And then you said, as I told before.
Yes.
You would want to say, as I told you guys, or as I told you, the collective you, before. Or you can just say, as I said before. If you say told, you need to give who you told it to. And at the very end, you said patent, but patent. Exactly. Heejin, I want to work as long as the company allows. That's not a mistake, but maybe say I want to work for as long as I can, or as long as they let me. They being the company, or as long as my company lets me. Take some pictures of nature things, just nature. Take some pictures of nature. And doesn't know it will bring benefit. You just need to make sure that you add the word if. I don't know if this will be good. I don't know if it will bring benefit. And you also could say to be beneficial is a good word to use as well. Sounds a little bit nicer. Dong'un, you said I forgot almost all of them. Almost everything. I forget exactly what you were talking about, but I wrote that to say that down. I forgot almost all of them.
Chinese.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. There's not multiple Chinese languages yet, right? I forgot almost everything. And then you were talking about being a reporter. Many reporters on the site. You were talking about like at the site, I guess. Maybe just changing at. I was confused as to whether you meant at the site, like you say on site, not the site. I guess just take away the word the or change on. I was confused whether you meant sitting at the desk on set or at the site.
At the site.
Yeah. Just changing at to on, or there are many reporters on site. So yeah, they say on site, so you can change either. This is just a very small change. Import and export things. You can just simply say imports and exports. You don't need the word things. Things is a little bit of a kind of non-strong word, a weak word. So don't try to overuse that. And most of CEOs or other executives, you can take away the word of. Most CEOs or other executives, again, that is dispensable, superfluous. Heiji, pronunciation-wise, I think you said Latin, and it's not an E sound, just a short I sound. But sometimes they say Latino, so the pronunciation changes there. In recent few years, I would say in the past few years instead of recent. Past. The past few. Past works well with few, not recent. You don't hear recent few. I moved. You were talking about your trip to Laos. I moved to Bangbin. Just I went to. I hear a lot of people say that one, and it just sounds a little bit unnatural. And middle of 40, you would want to say my mid 40s, mid 50s, mid 40s, blah blah blah. And let me scroll down. Sojung, I asked you a question. Do you like it? And you said, yeah, pretty much. I would change pretty much to kind of or sort of or something like that. You said he is a boy. You were telling the story he is a boy, but I think man, right? The guy who judges the food. He's not really a boy, is he?
He's only in his 20s. Only 20s. It's good. No?
Depends. You could. There are situations where you could call him a boy, but I would say man. Yeah, boy. When you say boy, it sounds like teenager or younger. You said the comfortness. I would say comfortability. Comfortability. You said mostly Thursdays. Most Thursdays. Just drop the ly. And you said seems like high cost the first time. I just wrote down. You could say high initial cost. Initial. You were talking about they have to spend the money before they see the benefits. So yeah, it's a high initial cost, meaning at the beginning, initial. Pina, you were talking about retiring around 60s or 50s. You would want to. The around doesn't work well with the S there, so you would say around 50 or 60, or you would say in my 50s or 60s. You always say, yeah, I would retire in my 50s or in 60s as opposed to around 50 or 60. You said working the assembly line. You would want to say working at, or usually we say on, often on, working on the assembly line or at the assembly line. And I attend seminars or conference. I attend seminars or conferences. Oh, you said I attend two, but take away two. No two. I attend. No two. And Changhee, I could speak French. I couldn't understand whether you meant I can speak French, I wish I could speak French, or I used to be able to speak French. Yeah, I used to be able, or I previously could. If you even just add the word previously there, that would be better. I don't want to do Excel. Probably we say use Excel instead of do. You said the part of the financial part. So you kind of repeated part there. It's a little vague. I just say anything related to finance or anything dealing with finance. And then lastly, you were talking about improve your design performance. I would maybe say design expertise or ability. One of those sounds a little bit better. Any questions? Okay, we can end right there.